TV is with John Way on Racerstown Road. John owns a Jiffy Lube, and it is veterans. He has veterans working there, and he's helping them get back on their feet. Now, John, what would you like to tell us about your Jiffy Lube and what you're doing for the veterans?
With my Jiffy Lube, over the last 3 years, I've targeted and hired veterans, everything from homeless veterans to veterans that are transitioning once they get out of the military, even to young veterans that are going into the military, providing them opportunity. Nearly 60 veterans have been provided opportunity over the last 3 years for employment to help them get to the next level. We've also hired approximately 15 homeless veterans and got maybe at least 10 of them back on their feet, housing, and moved on. My Jiffy Lube is veteran owned and operated. I'm a 7-year Army veteran, and we specialize in taking a business and helping them understand what it takes to hire veterans. From that, we have formed an organization called the VA Way, and VA Way is designed to help bridge the gap between businesses and veterans.
Okay, so you've had some successes, and right now you have a gentleman that I spoke to just for a moment named Mike, and you just got him off the street, and he's got a job now. He seemed very happy.
Yeah, Mike was one of our veterans that came to us who was homeless. He was living in a shelter or camping in the woods, and we definitely gave him a job and helped him through our connections from the Veteran Association that we have with the Project Place. And we just recently got him housing, but we, as an employer, we just stood by him while he went to work every day with us, and then at night, he got him off at 4 p.m. so he can make it to the shelter by 6. And then every day he gets kicked out of the shelter, and then he comes to work. So we just kind of have that work shelter and understanding of what it takes to work through a veteran through that transition, getting back on your feet, being a supportive employer. So Mike just recently this week, finally has a place to, roof over his head and a door, that's his privacy and his space, and he's on his way getting back on his feet.
And you have a young man working for you that is still in high school that is going into the service. Could you give a little information on that?
Actually, we have 3 young men working for us. 2 guys. All these guys are in the ROTC program at the West Milford Academy. They've all already joined the military in the delayed entry program. One of the gentlemen, he's already been through basic training in between his 11th grade and 12th grade year, and he needed a job so that he can earn some money, because he'll leave in June, but nobody would really hire him because they wouldn't invest in him. But again, we're veteran owned and operated, and we believe in giving veterans a hand up.
Now we're with Mike, and Mike was in the Army. And how long were you in the Army for, Mike?
About 2 years, 7 months.
2 years, 7 months. And did you see any kind of action, Mike?
I was deployed to Bosnia.
You were what?
Deployed to Bosnia.
Bosnia? Okay. So, and that kind of changed your life?
Yes, that.
Okay. And then when you got out of the service, you kind of had a difficult transition period?
Yes, I had.
Oh.
Went into a depression.
Okay. Step forward just a little bit so we can hear you. Okay. So you went into a depression. So were you dealing with PTSD?
PTSD.
Okay. Now, how did John help you? How did you come across John, first off, and then how does he help you?
I became homeless. Moved into Baltimore, became homeless, and I was working with the VA, and they told me about John, and I come out here to apply for a job. Then the VA Way started helping me find and locate housing.
So, and that's happened all within the last week, from what John had shared with me. You actually have your own place now, and
it's an efficiency within a house that's close to here, relatively, but it is my own place. Yes.
So you're taking steps on getting back to a normal life again for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we couldn't be happier for you, and wish you all the success in the future. And I only met John today, but it seems like he has a great program, and he's helped other people out in the past. And just stick with it, and I think that you will come through it with flying colors. And thank you very much for your service. Now we're talking with Joe Sean, and he works for Jiffy Lube as well. Now, how did you become a part of the organization here, Joshawn?
So after I got back from basic training, I started high school again because of the split ops. So I went my junior year and got back my senior year. And then I needed a job, and my friend Josh that works here, he was like, hey bro, you need a job. It's a veteran owned and operated. So I applied here and I did the interview, and he was like, yeah, we'll put you on the team. So we can, you know, get you up and going, get you a job again, and build your resume up before you leave.
So what does the job mean to you? You had mentioned to me earlier in the conversation that you're also helping to make things easier on your mother as well?
Yes, sir. So just because I'm in the Army doesn't mean I make a lot of money now because I'm on drill pay. So I only work a week and a month, so it's not like it's a whole lot of money. So I needed a job so I could help my family out, help my mother out, make sure she was good at home and everything.
So how do you feel here with this group? Is it kind of like a family for you?
So the military's always been about a brotherhood, and just because they're veterans and older guys doesn't mean like I'm gonna feel left out. So when I got here, I was like, wow, they really accepted me really fast. It wasn't like I had to wait like a month or feel like I was left out because I was younger. So they just like opened their hands up and taught me everything I needed to know so far.
Okay, and how's the training going here, and how's that feeling for you to have this job and working with these veterans?
So for working here with the veterans, it's teaching me a lot, not just about the job, but as well as in the military experiences, what they're talking about. But having this job training helps me out. It helps me out, give me like a background in automotives, helps me out know more, and it makes me work together as a team as well with people that are military. So that actually makes me feel better about myself as well.
Well, thank you very much for the service to the country, and I'm glad you're here with such a great group of guys.
No problem. Thank you, sir.